Today, I am going to show you how to use the contour tool to create this sticky style text effect in Affinity Designer. It's important that you use a thick, bold font for this tutorial. I'm going to recommend the font Mochi Boom, which I have linked in the YouTube description. So go download that before we get started. Oh, and while you're down there, give this video a thumbs up to support the channel. If you are new here, my name is Erin, a formerly self-taught designer turned university professor with 10 years of experience working with clients. I'm starting with a 1920 by 1080 pixel file open in Affinity Vector. Go ahead and grab the artistic text tool. I'm going to type in the word sticky, but I need each letter on its own separate layer. So type S, change the font to Mochi Boom Regular, and on your keyboard hit Command or Control J 5 times to create 6 copies of this layer. Spread out all your copies, and with the type tool, change the letters to spell out the word sticky or whatever you are typing. I am choosing to use all capital letters. Now select all of your text layers by holding down Shift and selecting them in the Layers panel. Go to Vector and create Compound. This will group all of your layers in its own compound layer. It also deletes your fill, so go ahead and reset that. The color doesn't matter because we'll be changing that later. Now on your left side toolbar, go ahead and select the Contour tool. Now with the Contour tool, click and drag from the outside in on one of your letters. Doesn't matter which, they're all going to scale down. Once you're happy with the scale, let go. Grab your Move tool, click out of the group, and if you try to select one layer, you will select the entire group, so you're gonna need to double click on a letter to select it. Once you've selected a letter, watch what happens when we click this letter and drag it close to another layer within the same group. It creates this magnetic effect, and this effect will be active between every single layer in the compound group. So now go ahead and start to rotate and scale letters and move them around, sticking together to create an interesting composition. Once you have a composition that you like, we're going to add some layer effects to give this some dimension. So with your compound group selected, at the bottom of your layers panel, click on the FX icon. Let's immediately add a color overlay. I'm going to set my color to the hex code 47E938. And to give it a melted plastic sort of look, let's check Bevel and Emboss. Set the bevel type to inner. Leave the radius and depth linked. Set the radius to 22.5. Set the softness to 3.6. Set the azimuthal to -70. Set the elevation to 75. Leave the rest of the effects as is and hit close. And there you have your sticky text effect. Now these are still live text layers, so you can grab any layer and your artistic text tool and change the text if you wish. And when you're done, please let me know in the comments if you knew the contour tool could make this very simple and cool text effect. Thank you so much for watching. I upload tutorials every week, and I will see you next time.